Burning desires, dreams sparking serenade. Embassy of flames carved out the cavalcade. Pyrography.
Hi, I welcome you to today's episode, day 29. We're going to depict the image of a man who is a mentor to many youths who have touched lives of startups first and foremost by mentoring them, which is very most important. We are talking about nobody today than Okoro Boy. Why do I choose to draw Okoro Boy at this time? The first time I came across the man called Okoro Boy, Festus Okoro Boy, was his criticism of my artwork. One of my art jobs, glass work. Not that the work was not well done, but he was asking to find out if a particular thing was used on it. And at the end of the day, I was happy. But when we parted ways, I did not ask him of his name. I love criticism too. Just as I tell people, feel free to criticize any person, but be constructive. Once you are constructive with your criticism, then there will be a headway in what you are saying. So Okoro Boy is that a critical mind. This is a man who has mentored many youths in my parish when they were doing skill acquisition. That skill acquisition really kept many youths on their path to success in life. At that particular point in time, Okoro Boy took a good participation in that, not just financially wise, but on mentorship and in various areas. He has done that. Don't forget, he is the highest franchise owner of Dulux Paint nationwide as far as Nigeria is concerned. So this is a man who has a broadening horizon for success, especially when it comes to mentorship. These are those whom I will tell some of our youth, I use the word some, go to this person for mentorship. Find a good mentor. Generally, today in Nigeria, most of our youths don't have mentors, good mentors. Let me be specific. Many of our youths in Nigeria today, when we go to social media, we are more interested in bad stories. I mean, flipping. What is hard that has done? Who has bad name or who is on bad list of people's lips? It's very easy for us to look for. Oh, that woman, she's a gossip. They said she's a gossip. Oh, that man, he likes fighting on the street. I heard. But most of our youth in Nigeria today, we don't sit down and say, who? When I say we, well, maybe I'm still youthful in a way, even with my white biabia. But then, I know what I'm saying. Most of our youth don't really scout for good mentors. We wanted the easy way, easy peasy, right? With 100 naira, you hit Bet Niger, 1 million, 10 million. Okay. Is it that easy? Gambling is the order of the day among our youth. Drugs, to forget our problem. But there's one funny thing with taking drugs, laxatives as drugs, to make you high, calm down, take excess alcohol, take Igbo, marijuana. Fine. When you wake up from that, your reality will be staring at your face. So my viewers, youths, look for good mentors. Okoro Boy is one of them. Critical minds, those who will stand in your front and just tell you the truth, what you should do that will help you. And there's a problem with our youths. I don't know, but I've discovered that you are bringing your problem to somebody or your plans. You're already expecting millions from the person. Who told you that is how it works? Let me tell you, for you to get a business idea running or people to invest in your business ideas, you must be ready to critically analyze why it is viable. 1. 2, you must be ready to answer questions why you are disciplined to be able to see the viability of that business come to fruition. People like Okoro Boy can help you. I have to tell you this, most of our youth, my viewers, please share this video so that some other people could learn, could see. And just like this Guinness World Record is mainly about those who have touched life and encouraging others to follow suit. It's not a place for praise singing. Anyway, any person has what his mouth to say what he wants to say. But here right now, I am telling you, if you are not doing this to help humanity, like Okoro Boy, whose own is majorly mentorship, and then for those who really need the financial capacity for startups, he has done some for some persons, and you can follow suit as a mentor. And as a mentee, look for good mentors for mentorship. We need that a lot. We need that. Our youths, Nigeria need that. Our youths need that so that they can be able to follow steps. That is why we have tutorials. That is why we have mentors. That is why we have training. You don't just walk out from the blues and you are expecting to begin. Maybe you are a cook. You want to become like Jeff Nick overnight. How does that work? Want to be like Everyday Emporium? I have one big conglomerate. Go and ask all these people who are multinationals or who have developed business that grew to large scale. It once started in a bedroom thinking, having critical mind. It once started small. However you want to define the small, it's up to you. But know it that big conglomerate, that big company you saw was once a startup. But because they are resilient, because they are disciplined, because most probably they have good mentors, look at where they are today. So people like Okoro Boy take pride in mentoring people, in mentoring youths, developing their critical mind so they can be self-sustainable, self-sustenance, and ultimately success. So when you see Okoro Boy, know that this is a man who has mentored more than 25 graduates, at least at the time I was interviewing him, trying to find out things. Plus the one I know. I've told you story how I met him. So I come to know he's a critical mind. And the choice is also yours for our youth, for my viewers. Those who want to be startups, you need those who have critical mind, who will move you from point zero critically, from analysis and discipline instilled in you, that you are able and ready to move from zero to profitability, to success. Without much ado, now you know why I have gone to Okoro Boy and I want to draw him, and he obliged me. Thank God he supported us too. It's part of it. By the way, among all those I have been drawing, he is among those. I think first was Ambassador Uche. Among the group, he so much encouraged me. Omorebe so much encouraged me. I mean, in words, now people are telling you, look, we are behind you, move, do this, do that. That's a kind of mentorship. Okoro Boy did the same. He called 20, these people, they even prayed for me and said, Rabbi, look, move on. We are there. I know the next person I'm going to draw is Zico Tuonye. I think he should be a mate, or maybe one of us may be elderly to the other, slightly. But there is nothing like finding somebody who encourages you. Among them also, I know Uju and Enwekwe. Uju Enwekwe also encourage me and say, Rabbi, good, move on. You are going to succeed. Yes, it's good. You see now, it's good. You see how I call their names? You can do the same by encouraging some other person. I know many of our youth today don't even want to hear advice. Go the extra mile to tell somebody what is good for the person. That is building human capacity. It's part of it. I know I am myself. I have given money to some persons to encourage their business, no matter how little. But did I give them mentorship from zero to something? No. So now you know that when you see somebody with critical mind who could give you mentorship, that person is an asset to your personality and to humanity. Without much ado, let us begin in depicting the image of Okoro boy, and I'm excited to do that. And believe you me, please join me. We may not be perfect in what we are doing, but if you see the image I depicted, you say, this is Okoro boy. I believe in the Holy Spirit. Let's get started. My name is Rabbi. Once you call me Rabbi, I'll be younger. Cheers.
Burning desires, dreams sparkling serenade. Embassy of flames carved out the cavalcade. Pyrography whispers, word secret charade. Dance of the ember, memories we invade. Wood grain passion, firebrush designs. Craft of the ancients, stories intertwine. Scorching a legacy through ages divine. Art of the blaze, lines that align. This is pyrography, fire join the wood. Echoes in the grain, speaking understood. Every torch a tale on artist's eternal hood. Pyrography guiding just as it should. Smoky caress, timber tales unfold. Flame-kissed canvas, secrets being told. Blazing the paths, flames never grow old. Charcoal symphony, warmth in the cold. Rhythms of the fire, drumming ancient lore. Echoes in the timber, spirits we adore. Patterns in the ash, legacy, floor to floor. Pyrography passion, hearts wanting more. Hands of the pyro, crafting with intent. Grid of creation, never heaven sent. From the ash reborn, every mark meant. Wouldn't fight tango, never can relent. This is pyrography, join the wood. Echoes in the grain, speaking understood. Every torch a tale, artist eternal hood. Pyrography guiding just as it should. Tales unfold, flame-kissed canvas, secrets being told. Blazing the paths, flames never grow old. Charcoal symphony, warmth in the cold. Rhythms of the fire, drumming ancient lore. Echoes in the timbers, secrets being told. Blazing the paths, flames never grow old. Charcoal symphony, burning desires, dreams sparkling serenade. Embassy of flames carved out the cavalcade. Pyrography whispers, word secret charade. Dance of the ember, memories we invade. Wood grain passion, firebrush designs. craft of the ancients, stories intertwine, scorching a legacy through ages divine. Art of the blaze, lines that align. This is pyrography, fire join the wood, echoes in the grain, speaking understood. Every torch a tale on artist's eternal hood. Pyrography guiding just as it should. Smoky caress, timber tales unfold, flame-kissed canvas, secrets being told. Blazing the paths, flames never grow old. Charcoal symphony, warmth in the cold. Rhythms of the fire, drumming ancient lore. Echoes in the timber, spirits we adore. Patterns in the ash, legacy, floor to floor. Pyrography passion, hearts wanting more. Hands of the pyro, crafting with intent. Grid of creation, never heaven sent. From the ash reborn, every mark meant. Wouldn't fight tango, never can relent. This is pyrography, join the wood. Echoes in the grain, speaking understood. Every torch a tale, artist eternal hood. Pyrography guiding just as it should. Every torch a tale, artist eternal hood. Pyrography guiding just as it should. Smoky caress, timber tales unfold, flame-kissed canvas, secrets being told. Blazing the paths, flames never grow old. Charcoal symphony, warmth in the cold. Rhythms of the fire, drumming ancient lore. Echoes in the timbers, secrets being told. Blazing the paths, flames never grow old. Charcoal symphony, warmth in the cold.
Yes, we are now done with the work of Okoroboy, depicting his image, and it took me about 9 hours 20 minutes. Yeah, because it took us so long because of the burning of the clothes, you know. The cloth is dark, and because the cloth is dark, we have to represent them that way with heat, fire and wood. Now I walk. So as I said, please, my audience, look for good mentors who can mentor you, especially in business. You need a good mentor like Okoroboy. And I'm saying it without favor. I'm saying it without fear. I'm saying it wholeheartedly. Look for good mentors. You can have many mentors in your religion. You should have a mentor. In your career, you should have a mentor. Discipline, you should have a mentor. Even how you drink. Yes. For people who think that every day you must be in a bar. Look at guys who have made it. Look at men who have made it. Is every time you find them in the bar? They are your mentors in drinking. I know it sounds funny, but that is true. Anything you want to learn, look for those who have done it well and be their mentee. You mustn't meet the person in person. However, for business mentorship, you need one-on-one coaching. You need somebody over your shoulder using his experience to tell you, hey boy, hey girl, follow this way so that you don't fail. Above all, encouraging people is the simple mentorship you can give to anybody. Encouraging somebody. Financial wise, good. But words of mouth goes a long way to encourage somebody. Even those I've listed who have encouraged me by their verbal words and also money, they are not the only one who have encouraged me. I must tell you honestly, I'm a bundle of encouragement from different persons. I learn from different persons. And because for me, there is nothing like I cannot do it. I don't believe in I cannot do it. I can. So for me to be able to do that thing, I look for somebody who have done it well and I learn from a distance, and at times I ask. Just like right now, I'm a mentee to Chukwu Maubua in cryptocurrency. And you see, you'll be following the steps of your mentor. Okoroboy is one of them. And this is how he has touched humanity, not just by giving money alone to encouraging startups, no, but by mentoring. He has mentored graduates. I tell you, brothers, sisters, please don't be rich, don't be comfortable and be me, myself, and I alone. Touch other people's life the way you could. Do you know the highest gift you give to humanity is touch other people's life? Not by you. You already developed. You already grown. Let me use Nigerian language. You don't blow, we say you don't blow. As far as your business don't go down, you don't blow. What do you leave in the history of time touching humanity? That is it. Just like as I'm doing now, my own Guinness World Record, bringing and encouraging those who will touch humanity in different ways. We can touch lives, and Okoroboy has done that. So, Okoroboy, when the Guinness World Record is over, you will have this masterpiece to yourself. Once more, thank you for touching humanities. Thank you for that critical analysis you gave to my work the first time we met. It's a critical mind. So thank you very much for that. It's now I'm thanking you, you know. It really made me to know you even before I started Pyrography. Yes, before I started Pyrography. And I will say thank you for supporting me in this Pyrography. Out there, my viewers, thank you for watching. Please share this video. Let our youth be encouraged. Let those who can help others be encouraged to go and help humanity today. Either through food, through money, through different provisions of help to life, help to survival, and above all also through mentorship and prayers. And do encourage us. For those who want to take part in this, please do encourage us so that I can be able to achieve 1 kilometer of pyrography, which will give me the Guinness World Record, and I'll be happy you did, and you too will be happy you did. Remember, what will you gain? 1, your name will be among those who sponsored us. 2, your face will be there, because when they say, what is my Guinness World Record? They show my pyrography, your face is there. And lastly, when the Guinness World Record is over, this will be your masterpiece nowhere in the world except in your house and in Guinness World Record, which is a world stage. So, what are you waiting for? Even though you don't want me to say how you have helped humanities, I'm okay by that. That is donor's intention. I will keep that. I'll just say you are an SGP, just like Okoroboy. I'll say you are an SGP, and I will not say anything again. And I will thank you for supporting us, and we'll get your face drawn. Please, this opportunity come once in a lifetime, often. Go to Guinness World Record. You only see those who everything is just about them who are getting the prize. But myself, I decided to how we can encourage those who touch humanity and encourage people to touch humanity. And now it is a way of documentation that your face is documented. So why don't take opportunity of this? It may come once in a lifetime. Remember, St. James, St. John, St. Matthew, Babangida, Abacha, all these people, you know them, or you come to know them due to documentation, and yours starts now with Rabbi. Remember, Rabbi is not crazy. So, goodbye is a wrap. Do not fail to be part of this, please. My name is Rabbi. Catch you later. It's a wrap. Bye. Subscribe and follow us for more at Rabbi is not crazy